I'm Saeeda Rahman, pursuing B.Ed from Adamas University. This very session has been devoted on 180 chapters from your textbook, that is Fable, which was written by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Before jumping into the very topic, I would give you the biography of the author, then I will provide you the gist of this piece of writing, then I will provide the format of this writing, and then finally I will talk about the relevance of this topic. Ralph Waldo Emerson is an American essayist, a lecturer, and a poet. His important poems were like Conrad, Hymn, Brahma. So these are the important poems. Along with most of his poems, you can see the words are like the titles are basically has something to tell people. Then Emerson, along with his friend, the closest friend, Sir David Thoreau, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Walt Whitman, they led the movement of transcendentalists. Then Emerson is one of the leading figures who he believed in the pantheist approach. He is a believer of pantheist approach. Pantheist means where God means divinity and the universe means reality are identical. So you guys know that you guys come to know about this people Emerson, who is the believer of God and divinity and the universe are quite identical and related. So you would come to know in the later session. Let's first move into the title. Title denotes fable is a short story. Fable means what? Fable is a short story which always has a moral lesson to play. Alright? And then the characters of fables are like animate objects, inanimate objects. It means living, non-living. These are, and animals are always the characters of a fable. The storyline. What is the storyline of this poem? The storyline goes like this. There is a conversation or the quarrel between squirrel and the mountain. This very topic is based on a conversation between these two characters only, that is mountain and the squirrel. They are quarreling. Here the mountain is looking. He is quite he is very huge, which is why he is looking down to the tiny mouse, the tiny squirrel. Here the squirrel had a very witty reply. He said, "Though I am tiny, I am not huge like you." It means unlike you, but unlike you. I know you carry on your back the entire mountain, hills, trees, leaves, everything. It means trees, of course, trees will have leaves. So of course you are carrying a lot of burden on your back. Though I am not. It means you are contributing. You are even giving me the place for my shelter. It means the squirrel track. So you are giving me that. It means you have a contribution in my life. It means you have a contribution in my life. It doesn't mean that I don't. Though I am, the way I can move, I am energetic and I can move from one place to another, which you cannot, because you are quite steel. You are steel. I can crack a nut, which you cannot. Your trees, the trees that you are having on your back, those are the result of my result of the other spaces. It means a seed would be sown and then it would turn into a big tree, or it would turn into a huge tree. So therefore, and he also further stated that a year can be completed only after the completion of 12 months, seasons, then minutes, hours. All these are required to complete the entire year, complete a year. So here the author is trying to emphasize this poem is a conversation, is based on a described in a basis of conversation where the where the characters are trying to learn, where the specialty at the voice of the squirrel, the author is trying to say that in this world, every species, every being, either living or non-living, animate or living, or big or small, have their own reasons of existence. Let's come to the format of this poem. The poem consists of 19 lines, which has completed only on a single stanza. This poem's the rhyme scheme of this poem is like this: A A B C B, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, H, I, F, J, K, and J, K. Where you can see the rhyme scheme doesn't goes parallelly. Rhyme, because because the author is trying, the writer is doing what? The writer is trying to shift emotion from one line to another. It means the change of emotion we can see. It means change of importance, change of lives, or change. It means here the life of each and every being has been given importance. The now talk about the relevance. Why this poem is very relevant in our daily life? Here, the author, the speaker is trying to say, the speaker has emphasized on each and every entities. It means either big, small, animate, inanimate, like living, non-living, every objects, everything, every human, every species has to be given respect, has to be respected. We should be thankful for each and everyone's contribution, because we cannot survive without others' contribution. This is the main essence of this study, and which has to be followed. It means we should always be down to earth. It means we should not have a pretentious attitude. We should be free, and we must have a attitude of equality. It means equality should be accomplished, or equality should be, we should see everyone as an equal entity. And with this respect, with this chapter, I would like to conclude my session here, and thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe.